Hello everyone, this is Junior here and welcome back to Imuoto Scramble. I hope I'm saying that right. Imuoto? I don't know. Imuoto, I guess. Anyways, let's resume. I remember that from one of my episodes. I'm like, resume. That's all you hear from me. That night I was on my desk, moaning and groaning for what I've done. Man, I just made Rika really mad. Even though she's always acted rough and tough, she has always been a kind and well-mannered girl deep down. I cannot believe myself. I've never seen her this furious. While I was rubbing my head, being in deep contemplation, someone roughly knocked on my door. Rika? Hey, Junior, are you there? Oh, it's Dad! Yeah, hey, I'm here. When I answered the door, Dad opened the door and came in. Hey, you. Did you do something to Rika? That's the first thing he said when he stepped foot in my room. Can you tell? It was pretty obvious. Entire time Rika was quiet during dinner. After she ate, she locked herself in the room as basically saying something happened to me today. Wow, Dad, you're like a detective or something. Haha, that was my dream job at one point, but anyway, Satsuki said she wasn't sure what's going on with Rika, so I figured I should ask the other person who was completely silent during dinner. I see you don't need a detective to figure this case. What are you going to do? Or just quiet. Tomorrow morning, Mom and Dad are leaving Japan. Wait, leaving Japan? They're leaving for Japan. Oh. If it's like this right now, how will Rika and I look when we send them away? I will take care of this. Dad quietly nodded. I don't want anything that's bothering their mind as they head out tomorrow. I stood up from my chair, headed to Rika's room. Rika, I'm coming in. I knocked, but there seems to be no response, so I opened the door without permission. Junior? Still seated on the bed, Rika seems to be surprised that I came. I sat on a chair with myself facing her. Sorry for bothering you this late. For real, what if I was changing? Oh man, that would be a problem. I don't need to add another problem to the list. And I looked at Rika in the eyes, because I cleared my throat and looked Rika in the eye. Her eyes were looking down and isn't making eye contact with me. So I was thinking a lot, and can I say something real quick? Yeah, I'm sure. I interrupted her words and raised my head. I'm sorry about today. Sorry for what? About the bracelet. The bracelet was lifelessly placed beside the pillow over bed. How can I miss it? I have the same exact thing. I should not have meddled in whatever you wear. Whatever you wear or not is not my business. But the more I remind myself of what I said this evening, I realize how foolish I was. I said I will wait. I decided to wait for them to think through everything and come to their conclusion. But what I was doing was the exact opposite of that. I'm sorry too. What? When I raised my head, I saw Rika looking at me. It was me that said we need to think about how we treat each other and how we shouldn't treat each other like how we treated before. As she clenched her fist on her lap, she lowered her head down again. I became scared when I saw Satsuki and my other sisters acting as if nothing changed. I thought I was the only one worried about this whole thing. Hey, double snap, look at that. Hey. But it's true that Satsuki spoke her mind, with such firmness. But that was because she though threw it herself. Though? What? But that was because she threw it herself and came to her conclusion. That doesn't make sense. I'm not sure myself, though. Satsuki said that, but she might still be thinking, though, through it. Nana and Momo might be thinking, too. She kept her eye down and said with her voice still shaking. I thought everyone was giving this a thought. They must be. When I saw a droplet of water fall on Rika's lap, it came from none other than her eye. I froze as I saw her tears running from her face. I'm just absolutely the worst. Thinking through these issues are rough, and if we don't need to, that's the best, but I wished and hoped that all of my sisters suffer and think through the issue. Her shoulders shook and Rika started to wail in tears. Rika, my sister, is shedding her tears in front of her brother. And I. You really gave this a serious thought. That's pretty harsh. I think there is a simpler way to think about this. Saying that, I took Rika's hand. I think you should think about yourself and what you want to do. Satsuki and others, I will take care of them. You can trust me. Okay? People think differently. No one can and shouldn't try to control others' thoughts. It took a while until Rika stopped crying. Since I kept quiet that entire time, her crying was the only noise that filled the room. Thanks. With her eyes all swelled up, Rika turned her face away. When I think about it, it's been a while since Rika cried in front of me. I don't know if she's embarrassed or just acting shy, but she's turned red all the way down to her neck. It's just like Mom that her thoughts immediately show on her face. I laughed jokingly. It's just too heartwarming for you to treat me sour after you just cried your eyes out in front of me. Shut up. Whatever. If you can hear noise in the background, it's because my brothers are playing Fortnite. Well, not my brothers. My brother and my friend are playing Fortnite. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Why don't you play with them? My PS4 just overheated and shut off, so... She threw a pillow that was besides her, right at me. Since the action was so sudden, I could not respond fast enough, and took the pillow right in my face. Ooh, ouch, gosh. All I can see in front of me is a pink pillow cover. The pillow is now shoved up in my face. What kind of force did she put on the pillow to do this? When I peel off the pillow from my face, I was finally able to see Rika's face. This. With her face still red, she thrusted her right hand at me. What she was holding on her hand was a bracelet that was just rolling around on her bed. What should I do with this now? Yeah. Wait, what? What? What should I do with this now? Yeah, I gave her a slight pause and she gave me a smile. I think it's best to do whatever you feel is right. I guess. Rika nodded and then she added some words. So then I'm not sure of my sisters, but for me, I'm still not sure what I want to do. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Just because the other girls decided their stance on this issue doesn't force Rika to do the same. She gave herself a sigh of relief and our eyes met. I could not look away from her. Maybe I shouldn't look away from her. They're playing the new Moda Rumble. Bing. Because why not? Even though she's my sister, I'll look into her eyes and hold her hand. Rika's room at night is very calm and soothing. I got hiccups. The window is open and the cool night breeze is rushing through her room. As for their brother, what can I do to help my troubled sisters? Waiting is necessary, but I want to honor Rika's feelings too. I held her hand and I could feel Rika's warmth. Are you still thinking that your sister should suffer to think a little? Rika looked away. I shook my hand off her. Then she got up and walked over to the window. Sorry, my eyes itchy. I think everyone's feeling distressed about this. Are you distressed about it too? Yeah, I can be distressed sometimes too. How about you? Yeah, I struggle too. Can I ask you something? What is it? I want to know what you feel when Dad told us about the truth. What I felt. Yes, Dad's confession that night was shocking. It's only me that's not truly related with my sisters. For me, who believed we were related this entire time, was devastating. I felt like I was an outsider. I might have felt that when I first heard the news. But I knew that being distressed about it won't change anything. Whether we are related by blood or not, my sisters and I are family. And the bond between us cannot change no matter what. I would like to keep it the way it always has been. Okay, but you did say the last time when we went out that it was like a date, right? But that was. I had no response to that. It is true that I secretly thought of myself to myself that it was a date whenever we went out. Ryan, shut up! It's kind of funny just hearing in the background. It was quite embarrassing for Rika to verbally state what I was thinking in my head. Suddenly, a cool breeze entered into the room. Since Rika was standing in front of the window, the hem of her got caught in the wind. White skin. I thought I said something else. Ugh. She was always my sister, so I wasn't necessarily aware of it. But her white skin looked very soft and delicate. I could see the beautiful waist curve. Oh, why did your sister? Ah! Since she plays basketball, she is able to be in shape like that. I got a bit aroused and looked away. Stop! That's your sister! That's fucking nasty! I'm probably gonna laugh about that later. Rika saw me and with her cheeks puffed up, she started to talk. You got a little excited there, didn't you? No, stop! I'm your brother! What? What are you talking about? There's no way. Rika is looking at me with such delight in her eyes. Why is she looking at me like that? You looked a little startled there. No, that's not what, but guess you are pretty skinny. See, you looked. You're a horrible person. I know, I'm gonna cry. She said that, but her face is smiling, but it's best when she's smiling. The atmosphere is not bad anymore. I wish we could always be like this. So, you can wait for me, right? Yes, absolutely. I pounded my chest with my hand. Ow, that actually hurt. I'm gonna cry now. She thought my over-exaggerated response was funny and burst out laughing. Oh, come on, I'm trying to act serious here. It's funny because you're doing that being all serious. I can't believe her right now. She's crying because she is laughing so hard. But I'll welcome that tear any day. The morning of the special day has arrived. The dining room where we usually have our breakfast is empty today. Everyone, even Nana, woke up early and finished eating. And all the dishes, I just finished washing them. And that's it. Satsuki closed the lunchbox and she took a quick breather. Junior, lunch is all done. Awesome, let's go then. After wrapping the lunchbox, Satsuki started to head out. Hey, Junior, they're heading out now. Alright, just give me a minute here. I respond to Momoko's voice that's coming from the entrance door and headed right behind Satsuki. Today is the day Dad and Mom head out to the business trip. But since we all have school, we can only send them off from the house, same thing. When we go out the entrance door, the two were acting a bit restless. Hey, Junior, are you sure you're not forgetting anything? Oh, that was me. I asked them as I stare at their huge suitcase that's right beside them. It wouldn't be funny if they left anything here, especially after they made such a mess of the house yesterday. I think we're all set. I think we're not that forgetful yet. Not yet, right? Nana smirks as she comments. Mom is forcing her smile as she heard Nana's comment. Tough day. Come home soon. Yes, it's not the same if you two are not around. Yep, they're right. So this meeting is just like 3 days, right? Haha, I wish, Junior. You are responsible now. I trust you. As we're talking, we heard someone run down the stairs. Mom, your passport. It was on the floor. Rika in her school uniform is screaming those words as she raised the passport. Not yet, right? Oh my. Oh my. Mom sweats cold sweat. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys really need to be careful on your trip. Be aware of the pickpockets. Dad, you really need to be cautious when you're there, okay? When did our mom become a person we need to always watch over? Well, seem like you and Rika are fine now. Yes. Dad whispered those words at me. I'm glad he is all eased up about Rika and I now. Yep, so you can head out now without any worries here. Good. Take good care of them, alright? Dad said that while he placed his hand on my shoulder. I responded to him in a calm nod. Dad gave me a smile and started to wear his shoes. You guys, please be careful of... Whoa. Okay, well... Okay. Mother is nodding ferociously at Rika's concerned speech. Hey, Rika, that's enough. What, aren't you concerned of your own mother? Absolutely, I'm very concerned. But it's already time for them to leave. Mom really needs to head out now. Not that first one. Oh no! I want to trust both of them! Ah, let's trust Mom. Our mom. Let's trust our mom. Making an odd noise, Rika gives a pause. It's like, that's what that sound was. She's your mother, after all. I think she'll be fine. Well, I guess you have a point. But you need to be cautious at all times, okay? Yes, I got it. Rika laughed as our mother pounded her chest in such confidence. Gorillas, a bunch of gorillas we are. And finally, Dad and Mom opened the entrance door. Safe trip. Please take care of yourself there. Okay, safe trip. And really, be careful out there, okay? Souvenirs, please. Be waiting for your text. Anyway, make sure you take good care of yourself. We waved goodbye. Momo her hand more wildly than others. But really, be careful out there, alright? Haha. Oh my, we feel like we are the kids, aren't we? This might even be worse than when we first let them go on by themselves. This is kind of their fault too, I thought. It was that moment when I gave a sigh of amazement at these people. I saw something shiny on Rika's wrist. It was the bracelet. The bracelet was the same exact thing that was wrapped around my wrist right now. Accidentally, Rika and my eyes meet. Rika smiles in a shy manner, and I smile alongside her. Dad and Mom smile as they see us smile. But, at that moment, I did not realize, nor was thinking through, how the other siblings were watching at Rika and I interact. Ooh. They don't do like the other games, like find out in the next chapter or episode. My Maid Girlfriend Park! Well, that's not the name of the park, but it's the park from My Maid Girlfriend. It has been some time since Dad and Mom left for their business trip. With that being said, my sisters have been taking care of the house. Well, so there has not been any issue yet. Wait, I know that from somewhere. That sounds familiar. It has been a bit quieter since Dad and Mom left, but my sisters seem like they're doing well. Everybody, out of all my dating games, please go through and tell me which one this is from again. I think that's My Vampire Girlfriend. Is it though? Or is... I'll have to check after. All that being said, our first day off has arrived. We decided to go to the park and to spend time there. Alright, I'm going to the left now. No way, you're getting past me. No way you're getting past me. On the basketball court, Rika and Momoka are staring back at each other. Rika, as she suggested, attacked from the left. Momoka raising both her hands to block her move. Momoka is short, but she is quick on her feet. Rika is careful, taking her steps to make the basket. Too much energy. Are you not going to play? I was sitting on the bench when Satsuki asked me the question. The sisters were separated in two groups. One that loved to run around in the sun, and one that wanted to relax and watch the other run around. Yeah, I just kind of find it funny that I was thinking through way too many unnecessary things. That was a pretty lame answer, I must say. With a blank face, Satsuki seems to be puzzled. Well, it was you that suggested coming to the park, right? Yeah, you are right. Yes, I thought of this plan this morning. What? A picnic? The sisters' cries were heard through the living room. Every single one of them has their mouth wide open. It's pretty interesting, right? It's a pretty interesting sight. Yep, that's right. We're going to the neighborhood park, and we're having a picnic. Junior, why so sudden? Some explanation. Why are we going? Just because I feel like doing a picnic today. Oh my, that's random, but I've got nothing going on, so I'm down. Okay, I'm going back to bed now. No, you need to come with us. As I watched them react differently to my decision, I raised the lunchbox that I prepared for this instance. I am prepared. You guys go change and we shall gather up in the living room. You seem very excited about this. I am. Junior tends to get excited over some weird things. Weird is a strange way to put it. We're talking picnic here. There's no way you can be excited. Is actually just a cover-up for something else I have in mind. The actual reason why I suggested doing a picnic was because I wanted to spend time having conversation with my sisters. The thing up there says 1%. Oh no, it says 38. The problem is, the other 3, there has not been any incident since our parents left, but because they're gone, I could not find time to talk to them. Blah, 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 blah. The purpose of this picnic is for me to see what they're thinking, find out how they want this issue to be resolved. For this issue to be resolved. Junior, you were staring deep into the sky. Are you okay? Satsuki might have been frustrated since I have not paid attention to her for this several minutes. Oh, no, nothing, alright. I guess I'm gonna take this. No way! That was some screaming as Rika shot the ball. Momoka jumped trying to block the ball, but the ball flew past her hands and made it into the basket. That's not even fair, Rika. Just because you have it big doesn't mean you can just bully me like that. Momoka pointed at Rika as she fell on the ground. She's talking about Rika's height, right? Or was she actually talking about her... Junior, what's that look on your face? Alright, I'm gonna play ball too. Ball? Alright, I'm gonna play ball too. Hero always comes at the end, right? As Satsuki was still looking at me with an eye of suspicion, I got up at the bench. I guess my face was doing all the thinking. Nana is looking at me with some disdain. I need to get away from this situation. As I stood on the basketball court, Momoka stood up and I could see Rika light up. So you're playing. I need to get my revenge from last time. Haha, that's impossible. Don't get too ahead of yourself there. Say what? With her teeth all bared, Rika threw at me. I guess Rika's suggesting that I get past her and make the basket. Alright, let me push you a little. I bounced the ball as I got close to Rika. It's mine now. What? As Rika reached out with her right hand, trying to steal the ball, I then leaned to my left. She thought I was going to rush to the left, so she pulled back her hand and tried to step back. In that moment, I transitioned to my right side and rushed to the right side, wide open. Gosh, no! I ignored her voice and made a layup shot. The ball shook the ring and made it in. You say what? As I showed off my skill, Rika became visibly mad. No! What the hell? Something wrong with my finger. Mm, no. You just got killed, Rika. You got destroyed. Shut up, Momo. If I wasn't messing around, I could have easily stopped it. Wow, Junior, that was really neat. I'm not sure what happened there, but I believe that is called a crossover move, I think. Man. Nana gave up on explaining since Satsuki does not understand a lick of basketball. But you know I can easily do the same move you just did there. If I teach her the key to better shooting, she would probably love that. Do you want me to teach you the key to better shooting? She grabbed the ball from the floor and walked towards me. She threw the ball up in the air. There's no way I'm learning from you. Rika seems a bit upset, but I don't think she's completely against the idea. It's just like Rika to give me some attitude. As I received the ball from Rika, I shot the ball. The ball drew a beautiful arc and got swallowed into the basket. You can hear the swish cut through the air. I was a bit worried that I won't make it, but I'm glad I did. It did. Alright, it's your turn, Rika. Give it a shot. I passed the ball slowly so that Rika can grab it easily. Rika firmly received my pass. With all her attention on the basket, Rika shot the ball. The direction of the ball was good, but the ball never made it into the basket, but instead hit the rim. Oh man. I was a bit disappointed. She picked up the ball and came toward me. I took the ball from her and started to give her some instructions. Instructions in how to shoot better. Rika, stand here as you are about to shoot. Rika postured herself as she was about to shoot as I taught her. Her form is not good. I pointed out to her what she was doing wrong. I need to give her some specifics here. Okay, so the key here is that your shoulder should align as you shoot. Right now, your feet are too close to each other. The distance between her feet were shorter than her shoulder width. She then adjusted the distance between her feet to her shoulder width. As she did that, I gave her another piece of advice. Okay, the next point is to bring the foot on your dominant hand side forward. Like this. Rika's right-handed, so she put her right foot forward. Her shooting form's looking a lot better. I am pretty satisfied with myself and kept talking. The position of your elbow is pretty important when it comes to shooting. When you shoot, your elbow is too much on the outside. You want to keep it contained. Got it. With her shooting form in place, Rika shot the ball. With her elbow is still too open on the outside. Once again, the ball hit the rim and did not make it in the basket. I walked up to Rika and grabbed her elbow, trying to help her keep it contained on the inside, but I accidentally tripped over Rika's foot and fell, taking her down with me. Wait, oh no. How do you fall on top of each other? I got a little excited when I felt her soft body on top of mine. Because of things like this, teaching how to shoot can be hard sometimes. Junior, you dirty little... She brushed and screamed those words. Trust me, that was not on purpose. I can't believe you tripped over my foot and get off me already. Well, you know it happens. We looked at each other as we both were on the ground. My heart is beating fast. I wish that we can stay like this for a while. Dude, that's your sister. That's freaking weird. Satsuki and Nana stepped into the basketball court. Maybe I can do it too? Of course. Trust me, you won't be able to. Rika made a straight face and told Satsuki off. It is probably true of what I almost said Ruka. Rika said Satsuki is a pretty clumsy girl. But with that said, Satsuki and Nana also joined us in playing basketball. There was no rule, no regulation, nothing. It was just a game of who can take the ball from who and make it to the basket. There, Satsuki said with such confidence as she shot the ball underhand. It was more like throwing the ball than shooting the ball. The ball went the opposite direction of the basket and rolled down the court. Wow. That's strange. That's more strange. What's more strange ability? I totally agree with Momoka on that. Here, Nana. Not. Nana swiftly dodged the ball that Rika passed. What? What are you doing? Why are you dodging my pass? Oh, I thought that's what we are needed to do. It's not dodgeball. We're playing basketball, not dodgeball. I just said that. Angry Rika yells at Nana, but Nana completely ignores Rika. I don't know why Nana's even playing. Is this I should dribble the ball? Because he said that as she dribbles the ball using both her hands. That's double dribble. Satsuki, we call that double dribble. And that's really? And with that, she lost control of the ball, and the ball went flying. Oh no. Oh, I just said that! Satsuki then chased after the ball.
You have a text message.
What is this? Markiplier is live! And rolled on the side of the court. What? Chasing after the ball, Satsuki accidentally dove into me. Oh no! Because it was so sudden, I could not respond to the situation. Oh no! Oh my! Consequently, I took Satsuki full force and we both fell to the ground. Wow, are you guys okay? Ow! With that epic crash, the worried sisters came rushing to us. Satsuki is on top of me, and I could feel her soft body being pressed down on my chest. Oh god. After all, Satsuki is senior in high school. I think both of you should get off each other. I saw Rika's face as she looked down at Satsuki and I. My brain activated as the scent of Satsuki's hair came rushing through my... Oh, this is not good! Satsuki. I'm so sorry, Junior. Sorry, Junior. Boo. Boo. To get off me. Got off of me as fast as I can. Man, that did not look good, especially with Nana and Momo around. And I and Momo still looking a bit worried of what just happened. Man, what should I say now? Oh. Is it a decision now? Hey, I care for all my sisters. Hey. This pillow is so uncomfortable. Come on, phone, stop. Oh, yes, no, I'm fine. What? She awkwardly answered my question, but I'm glad she's fine. Before you worry about others, people, I almost said other, I said others, people. Rika came up to me and punched me on my shoulder. It hurts. Ow! Don't make me worry like that, okay? I'm so sorry, Junior. Honestly, Rika's punch in the shoulder hurt more than anything else. But I guess they do really care about me. I walked to the bench and sat next to Nana. Man, that was terrible. Well, that's too bad. She maintained her distance as she responded. Is she keeping her distance as a funny joke, or is she actually? Do you not want me to sit near you? She nodded as she kept her silence. I see. When I think about it, Nana and I never had a chance to talk. I look up into the sky. Nana looks the same, but she feels further away than usual. On the basketball court, Rika Momoka is teaching Satsuki how to play basketball. Is there anything I can do to make things better? Just don't be around me. Those simple words were enough to keep my mouth shut. Oh man. The moment Nana got to the house, she went back to her room. I knew this was going to happen, but not sure what to do. Why are you sighing? Sitting on the sofa, Rika looked into my worried face. I was just thinking how to relate to Nana. You sound like a dad of a teenager. Hey, your brother is seriously thinking about this, so don't make fun of him. Holding her cup of tea, Satsuki sat on the opposite end of the sofa. I guess people respond differently to different situations. Duh, obviously you can't just do it on your own pace when it comes to these things. Yeah, you're right. Rika said that with such confidence that the doubt in my heart started to fade away. Rika, I respect the fact that you really are concerned for other people's feelings. Unlike me, I kept those words from coming out. It's not like that, okay? Don't be shy. Hmm? Why is everyone looking so gloomy? Momoka, coming down the stairs, saw us and made that comment. I smiled and reached my hand to Momoka's head. Momo, there are things in the world that need not to be said. Oh, I see. Momo learned something new today. She had a pretty dumb face as I pet her head. No. There's some good news for you, Junior. She got away from me and threw out her chest in pride. I looked away as I saw Momoka threw out her chest. What do you mean good news? Up here, you come out now. Momo yelled to the other side of the living room. Door. The door started to open slowly. Junior? Nana? Probably not the best way to phrase it, but the reason for my headache came out the door. She walked across the living room in front of me. Her head was down, and I could not see her expression. Sorry about this afternoon. No, it's not a big deal. I was being insensitive. I wanted to tell her that. She said what she wanted to say, and there's no reason to apologize, but I could not say it. After we both awkwardly gave our apologies, Nana looked up with some determination in her eyes. 19. I said to be sad, not being able to talk to you. Fair, but is it okay to talk only when I initiate the conversation? I chuckled a little as she said those words with such... Yes. So yeah, copyrighted chuckling. Look at this, guys. My beard's coming back. That was a serious conversation. I stopped chuckling and correct expression. That's fine. I want you to do what you feel is right. You heard that. Good. Problem. Good. Problem solved. Wait, what? Before Nana was able to respond, Momoka jumped on Nana. Oh god, jumped on her. Oh no. Momoka and Nana rolled around the living room. Guess Momoka helped Nana out a little. Momoka is very good when it comes to caring for others. Just like Rika. Rika and Satsuki both got off the sofa and watched the other two roll around. Oh man, guess Momo saved my life today. Momo was laughing with such joy and hanging along with her. As we watched Nana and Momoka, we were smiling peaceably. Yay! It's all going good. Do I have like unlimited tickets or something? Yeah. Endgame. Do I have like unlimited tickets, or do I get like 3 per turn? Because I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more things like games, reaction videos, vlogs, challenges, and PlayStation 4 videos. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure it is gray, not red, because if it's red, you're missing out on my content. And how you know you're subscribed is to see a big old bell icon if you're next to my channel name. Hit that, and you'll get notified when I upload. And I will see you guys and girls in the next video. Or to the Wraith of a War. Wapoosh.